Hello everyone, I welcome you all to this lecture of mechatronics. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the working principle of strain gauge load cell, which was basically a force sensor. So today we will cover the velocity and motion sensors. First I will teach you the working principle of tacho generator, and then we will go to the working principle of pyroelectric sensors. Okay, so let's start the working principle of tacho generator. As you can see here in the figure, there is a toothed wheel and a permanent magnetic circuit are attached. So tacho generator works on the principle of variable reluctance. So it consists of the assembly of a toothed wheel and a magnetic circuit. Okay, the toothed wheel is mounted on the shaft or the element of which we have to measure the angular velocity or angular motion. The teeth of the wheel is basically made of ferromagnetic material, and the magnetic circuit consists of a coil which is wound on a permanent magnet. As the wheel rotates, the air gap between the tooth wheel and the magnetic core changes accordingly, and which results in the cyclic change in the flux linked with that coil, and automatically EMF is generated at the output. You know from the basic principle of Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction that E is equal to minus d phi by dt, where phi can be defined as the magnetomotive force to the reluctance. So as more will be reluctance, phi will be less, as it is inversely proportional to the reluctance, and less will be reluctance, more will be phi. So if phi changes with respect to time, so automatically EMF will be produced at the output. Okay, so this is the basic working principle of tacho generator. Okay, let's move to the working principle of pyroelectric sensor. Okay, so let's start the working of pyroelectric sensor. So basically these sensors works on the principle of pyroelectricity, okay, which states that a crystal material such as lithium tantalite generates a charge in response to the heat flow. In the presence of electric field, when such crystal material heats up, its electrical dipoles lines of are shown in the figure. Okay, so this is called as the polarization, and on cooling the material retains its polarization. In the absence of electric field, when this polarized material is subjected to infrared irradiation, its polarization reduces. So this phenomena is the measure of detection of movement of an object. If you are talking about the applications, it can be used in pollution detector, solar cell studies, and engine analysis.